we have got a systems administrator resume to review, which has, quite frankly, a lot of the same keywords as a DevOps person. Can someone explain to me in the comics, in the comic books, yes, in the comments below, the primary difference between the two? I haven't really recruited for this directly. I've only done a couple of DevOpses in my career, and everyone's given me a different answer. But what we're going to be looking for is cloud, any type, SQL, Office 365. These are specifically cloud-based, so not every company was asking for them, but they were a bit of a bonus. Agile, CI/CD, DevOps, which wasn't a lot of them, Windows, Linux, and then here are also some more specific ones, which is TCP, DNS, DHCP, users and vendors, along with PowerShell. So let's look, and they have a ratio of 40 applications to 1 interview, which is good. It's not enough of a sample size to really determine if that's accurate, but if that holds, this will be a solid resume. So let's also, this was a JPEG. Please stop sending me JPEGs, PDF or Word. Those are what I want, PDF or Word. Do not ever send a JPEG or an image file or an MKV as your resume. You need it to be a PDF, Word, or the Google Docs version. So, IT professional, okay, with over 5 years managing, security, and optimizing interior systems, business, education, okay. That yawn wasn't intentional, but that's not what you want to have for your recruiter. This is not needed. I don't know why you have this. This is not necessarily needed. Provided IT support and managed systems for businesses, ensuring smooth operation of servers, networks, and cybersecurity measures. Solid. I like that. If possible, put a little bit more keywords. Also, I'm not sure what this is going to be. I don't want to, because you blanked it out. Maybe that's the company name, but it's fine, I guess. So that's not, that's one's just a little weird. Trying to figure out what that is. Maybe that is your, no, because yeah, I have no idea what that is. Maybe that's location. Okay. If you do have locations, but over here, but these can be one line. So that's a nitpick though. Upgraded client networks, including switches and firewalls. Those are good. Enhancing performance security. Responded to primary one business current on call. Okay, that's fine. I actually like that. Executed vulnerability remedies using Sentinel. Implemented cybersecurity solutions. EMF endpoint. So I actually like a lot of these. I think you really just need to throw in a couple of those keywords in there. I don't think you even need to really change the sentences too much, because I think they're efficient at what they do. Is you just need a little bit more. Like, they want to know, are you know, I do see here, which is 365 in Azure. That's solid. Make sure if this is Microsoft 364, you put, or Office 365, you put 365 Office. Don't just put 365, put the other one. I know that's basic, but it's critical. But yeah, I'm just missing one or two, like a little bit of here. I need a little bit more, but overall I can definitely see you moving forward. Let's see, senior help desk analyst, deliver technical support, IT risk, the system uptime, while retaining 80% uptime. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just missing some keywords, but I don't think this is bad. Truthfully, all you're really gonna use is just add a couple of them, right? Just say, oh, in an agile environment with cloud, or alternatively, agile environment in an AWS agile environment, where I perform multiple client migrations to 365, you know, and Azure. Azure is not AWS. Azure is the Microsoft one. But yeah, you need just a little bit more. That's kind of all I'm needing, is just a little bit more of the keywords. But I really don't think it's going to be too hard. You just need to plug and chug a couple of them. So overall, pretty solid. I can definitely see myself moving forward with this, potentially, because you do have some of the keywords. So, but yeah, let's move on to the next one. This bodes well. There's no leverage at all in this resume. I'm very happy. So, next one. We have round 2 of a business analyst. So they sent their resume in before. They had about 100 to zip. And let's see what how good this one is. So what we're looking for is SQL data analyst, data analysis, Tableau, Power BI, Looker, cross-functional teams from IC to stakeholders and managers. IC is individual contributor. Multitask on projects, explain complex topics to non-technical people. That is very critical for any type of big data position. Not big data as in big data, but position that works with a lot of data, because technically big data means something else in the software world, along with Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. So let's look. This is fine. Here's the part I'm a little confused at real quick is I don't know why you need the date here. I think you could just put your GPA. It's kind of weird when it says graduated status and then the date is over here. It's a minor quibble, but just, you know, you could delete the date or just put GPA 3.8. So let's look at this. Data analyst and reporting, utilize SQL. Okay, so here's, you don't necessarily want to start sentences like this. I don't, you try to start it with the keyword, and there is a version of a resume that works with that, but this is not that format. So data analyst and reporting, utilize SQL to conduct in-depth analysis of user behavior and product performance, providing actionable insights that guided the development and marketing strategies of 700 plus product titles. So this is fine. You don't actually need this part. Like, I don't know why this section is here. This is fine. You could also just say created in-depth analysis of user behavior using SQL and Power BI dashboards. Okay, so this needs to be one sentence. It can be a run-on sentence, but you should never have another period. You should never have more than two period. You should only have one period per bullet point. You have two. But truthfully, I think you just need to mesh these together and you'd be fine. I don't know why you have this, because this is not helping. But the rest of it is solid. Cross-functional collaboration acted as a bridge between product managers, technical teams, and marketing, translating business requirements and tech solutions, ensuring alignment between teams. So, okay, you don't need to say cross-functional here. You can just put and ensuring alignment between cross-functional teams. So just put it like around here. Like, don't do this. Your sentences need to show it. It sounds weird. Managed agile boards during the product lifecycle, collaborating with engineers and designers to ensure timely delivery of features. Again, this is 2 bullet points. You need to make it 1. Excuse me. Yeah. You kind of do this throughout it, which is very confusing, but you don't need to, because, like, look, you don't need to say agile process management when immediately the first thing they're going to see is managed agile boards. You don't need this. You just need this. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. You almost got it. I want to see this submitted again, and I think you're going to get it that time. Advanced SQL, wrote complex SQL queries. Like, yeah, you don't need to say advanced SQL here because you already did it here. Also, again, you keep doing 2 sentences in each. So combine them. This is much, much better. And just, I don't know why you did advanced SQL data visualization and then that. That might be... does my resume showcase that? It's not supposed to. So yeah, stop writing this part. Overall, solid. I can even see... I want to be clear. This can probably get you more interviews, but... You know, market's competitive. I want to make sure you get the most. So that's it for this resume. It is an improvement. It is a lot of improvement. It is a big improvement, and I can definitely see you moving forward. In fact, I could probably move you forward. You had a couple of extraneous stuff. So, but otherwise, props, much better. So let's move on to the next resume. This is our second system administrator for this video, which I feel like the resumes come in like bunches, like it's always the same ones, because I'm doing these in the order they come about. There's no like switching them around for me. So also, Alfredo Crespo is a fake name, and I looked it up to make sure it was a fake name. It's not this person. Apparently it is a doctor's name or two, so that's apparently a real name. And the address is for a McDonald's in Texas. So, but I also think it's great as Chicken Alfredo Pasta would be a great Yahoo email name, which truthfully somebody probably has. So let's get to the resume. So remember, we're looking for Cloud, SQL, Office 365, any of these things, Agile, CI/CD, DevOps, Windows, Linux, users and vendors. Actually, should be users and vendors management. I put the wrong thing in there, along with PowerShell. There's also going to be a lot of other key code words too, because it's going to be very specific based on the type. But Let's see if we can find them. So, tech support, customer service, data backup, server management. This is not, you don't want this. I don't need in areas of interest. I am assuming, unless there's something critically off in your resume, that if you are applying for a systems administrator role, you are looking to be a systems administrator. Unless your first job is like, I don't know, farmer or something, then it'd be like, okay, what is... Unless it's like an entry-level one. But anyway, so you have these, which are some of the keywords that I'm looking for. These are probably some. Just because I didn't find them immediately doesn't mean companies would not want these. C++ is fine, farm work, strong verbal. So you don't want to say strong verbal written communications in English and Spanish. What you should do, and this is actually critically important, is it is a nightmare to find people that are bilingual. And having done a couple of those searches before, you really want to put that up here. Like, that should actually be like right below this little section, as it should be bilingual in, like, you know, fluent in English and Spanish or something. So it's very important, because I've had to search people that needed that had to speak Spanish, that had to speak French, and it's such a nightmare to find that. So it's good that you have it, but it actually should be up top. It's more important, I think, than you realize. I don't know if this is enough to put on there, but you can say fluent in English and Spanish, basic and French. So, which is actually funny, because these are all the languages I've had to recruit for. Then we have this, orange, okay, as a security officer, remote, local, or transportation, gather, project leader, GPS tracking. Okay, so I don't know if you need as much of this. You should maybe do something with like vendors and stuff, but then we have project leader, trusted internal use, technical support analyst. So here's where I'm confused with this. Is you say you've got tech support and stuff, but I don't see it. I don't see where it is in the resume. And is it here? It might be here, in which case this is kind of tough, because you want to put maybe projects. Yeah, this is my problem with this. I don't think I can move forward because I don't see it. Like, I don't see it here. Like, recruiters are not going to care about this. Sorry, they can care. They will care about this part. Actually, this is pretty important. But they want to make sure it's in the resume, and I'm not finding it. And I'm not sure what happened with this. Maybe you took a break. Maybe it was layoffs. Maybe something, you know, whatever happened. And what I'd recommend doing is maybe put projects, or alternatively, because I know this may be a case if you haven't done it in a bit, is try to apply for entry-level positions, and as a summary, do something that says, you know, looking to get back into system administration after X and Y or something. That way, at least it shows that you can kind of go back to it, and you'd have to work your way up, because gaps aren't a huge deal, but if it's been almost a decade since the last job that's related in your field, that is going to be an issue. Because they want to make sure if it's like within the last 3 or 4 years, usually. A decade ago is going to be a problem. So, because like monitor remote GPS trackings, it's not going to help. So again, I think maybe you need a very quick summary that says, you know, like looking to get back into X after Y. Just a quick explanation for what happened, and then leave this maybe blank. I mean, I don't know what this job does, right? Like, here's my problem with this one too, is I don't understand this, right? I don't understand if this QA job is this. I don't know what this is, and this is my problem, because your resume doesn't really start until here, because that's at least sort of in the same vein. And I'm not trying to be depressive or anything. I just want to make sure you got a strong chance, because it's going to be tough. So try to make this make sense to me and resubmit it, and I want to see where we can go again. This may be a case if you may have to stop by the channel and we go a little bit more in depth than I can do in this video, because I don't know how to help specifically with this. What I'm guessing maybe happened is you say U.S. citizen, so I think, and this was gotten, no, Dominican Republic. So I'm assuming maybe you got, you immigrated to the United States, and then while you were waiting for the U.S. or green card, which is fine, you had to take on other jobs. So, which is fine. I just want to make sure I can understand where you went and how to help you with it. So please stop by the channel. I want to be able to help you because it looks like you do have solid experience. The formatting is a little off, and I'm not sure where it begins, and you really don't want to confuse your recruiter. So let's move on to the next one. This is a mechatronics engineer who is actually in chat, which I will talk to after this video to help them more. So what we're going to be looking for is there's a lot of different stuff with this. Truthfully, I'm probably missing some keywords here, but as long as you have a bunch of these, you're fine. There's Python, GitHub, OS, BIOS, and yes, I did say Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Outlook. And the reason I have 150K is there was a position that was paying 100 to 115K, so 1,000 per year, that had those in the requirements. So yes, those are requirements. Let the hate roll in. Those are needed. Then you're going to have designing, developing, testing, and deploying automated solutions for any of the following: web applications, databases, networks, infrastructure, and whatever bare metal is. I guess not clothed metal, so that one I don't know, but whatever. Then we have CAD, 3D printing, CNC, and then if you've interacted with vendors and clients. So let's begin to actually look at this resume, which is about 50 applications to none, which again, while not good, we are in December and just nothing moves in December, and it's not enough sample size. Truthfully, a good sample size is about 200 resumes, and if you send about 200 resumes and get 4 interviews, you're about on track. But you can't count that during November, December, because even the best resume, it's just, things don't happen. There's a burst before Christmas and then nothing till mid-January. So let's look at the actual resume. Mechatronics engineer with 3 years experience versus mechanitronics. Again, not a fan of summaries. The skills section I think is formatted and too long because this is taking up a lot of space. Also, if you are a U.S. citizen and you are applying, or a green card holder, you do want to put U.S. citizen / green card holder, and then the state and city that you are at. Obviously, that would be blocked out for this, but I just wanted to warn you just in case. So, CAD solutions. So yeah, there's some good ones. MATLAB, probably one that I missed. But again, this is taking up a lot of space. So, mechatronics lead. Manage a team of 3 engineers for powertrain feature testing, strategy, scheduling, data analysis, and test KPIs. I like this, but here's an issue of verbiage, right? I don't know if you're looking to go more into another lead position or if you're going to go into management position. So if you're going for more of a hands-on role, change managed to led. Led a team of 3 engineers for our powertrain feature testing, which included, and then throw in some keywords. Designed a functional, I think that is one of them. Let me look at that actual keyword. Okay, so here we go. Because again, there's a lot of these. And if I was actually recruiting for this, I would have these up. But since I have to do this new every time, I have to look over here. So this is design essential functional by creating cross-departmental. Just use cross-functional. That's a common vernacular, cross-departmental. Dashboards using Jira, Databricks, and Tableau, which probably are also keywords. Improving closed faults per month. Testing, yeah, this is not one of the things I found. So, perform vehicle mechatronic software audits using USD and CAN. Not one, but CAN maybe at less. Led collaborative cross-functional. Because, yeah, you have cross-functional here and then cross-departmental over there. Each is functional stakeholder engagement. This is not bad. You just need to pepper in these, right? Like, it led a team of 3 engineers for powertrain testing where we used Excel, Word, and Python or whatever. Again, I'm not a mechatronics engineer. I cannot even really put together IKEA furniture, but you need to show a little bit more of the keywords. So then mechatronics engineer, test vehicle prototype testing through mechatronics support, like circuit wiring, hardware, and PCB design. Solid. Perform like dives for logging. So again, my big issue here is I'm just missing some keywords. I don't know if I could move you forward or not. It really depends on how rare mechatronics engineering is. which it's been a while since I recruited for it, so I don't know. But I don't think there's a lot of changes you need to move forward. In addition, you should have your education up top, and it shouldn't be longer than 3. So Bachelors of Tech, Mechatronics, Masters of Robotics, and then maybe pick one of these. I don't know if these are actually useful or not. I don't know that which certificates are going to be useful for Mechatronics. So, but yeah, get rid of this. Put these in here. And change 1 or 2 words, but I don't think there's much, like, even if I don't think I can move forward with this, again, I don't think there's a lot I need to do to really, you need to do to change it so that I could move forward. So, let me know. Anyway, that's it for this video. Still doing the stream for a bit. Thank you all very much. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell. That is what all the cool YouTubers say, which hopefully I will become one day. And I look forward to reviewing more resumes. Keep sending them up. I'll keep reviewing them. I want everybody to get a job. So, later.